Welcome back. You're still watching Technoholik. Now it's that part of the show where Sagar tells you to get up, get some gaming action with the Move for the PS3. I really hope he's not going to tell me to do that because I'm pretty comfortable sitting here. But Sagar, why buy the PS Move over the Nintendo Wii? I know we've had this discussion before, but essentially it does the same thing.
No, now it doesn't, because both the customers are very, very different. Now a Wii player essentially only plays Wii and plays games like that, tennis or something like that. Now Move player is somebody who also plays a very high-end game like you do play, God of War, and then does want a easy game like table tennis or maybe even playing golf on his Move controller. Now we came out with a top 5 list for all the Move games out there, which will actually get you off your you-know-what and move around in your living room. And here's the list. Have a look at it and we'll talk about it some more.
Came out on PS3 and then the Move edition out. And what an amazing experience it is to play an intensive game like Heavy Rain on the PS3 Move. It does gesture recognition and indulges you in the game way more than the normal PS3 edition. The thriller game will give you goosebumps when you get it playing on your PS3 Move. Easy controls is what PS3 Move edition of Little Big Planet 2 offers to the gamers. Move controller makes the story mode and the gameplay much more interesting than the normal PS3 edition. Move edition also lets you control and create areas in the craft world and the Alliance. The experience in itself is like you are playing a completely different game. The Move Kit camera captures your image and makes you a virtual player in the Kung Fu Live Move edition. The game is a full action game that promises to give you that adrenaline rush, as virtually you are the one totally involved in the game. Gesture recognition comes into play and the gameplay makes your heart racing as you are the one kicking and punching your opponents in the game. Kung Fu Rider takes you to the tough streets of Hong Kong, utilizing the PlayStation Move controller to escape from the mobsters. You perform stunts using your Move controller while hustling and bustling through the streets. Move controller gives you that pinpoint accuracy when you set out to play Top Spin 4 Move Edition. For all you tennis lovers and Nadal fans, this game brings the Wimbledon action right into your living room. The gameplay is pretty detailed and gives you a top-notch tennis experience right in your living room.
Now, Sagar, there are a couple of questions that you have to answer. A, how much are these games? Should you buy all of them? Is there a preference list? Which one is the best? That's a lot.
See, okay, now there are top 5 games over here. Now you can buy all of them if you have that kind of money, and some of them are downloadable also, so you can download the trial versions. But there's a big problem there because the PlayStation Store is not working. Now, Heavy Rain is one of my favorite games even when the Move controller was not out. Now it's out with the Move controller. This is a life-altering game. It is a classic game. People have really liked it. Critics have loved it. And that is a game which you have to buy on the Move. The Kung Fu Rider, basically, where you have to ride down the street and do all sorts of crazy moves. Now that is a complete party game and a time pass game, if I can say that. I would say that Move is not for serious gamers, but this is for the party gamers. So let's say if you have 10 people coming to your house and you want to show off the latest technology acquisition which you have and let them have a hand at it, this is good fun.
So you're saying that the Move is not for serious gamers. Do you think the Kinect is for serious gamers?
Not right now. It's the same thing because, a gamer like me likes to sit in my chair and make my buttons do all the exercise. So I can go at it for like 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes even 12 hours. But with this, max I can do is maybe an hour and then I'm dead.
Finally, how much will the entire kit cost? How much is the PS Move? How much is the game? How much is the entire thing going to cost me this weekend?
It's going to be slightly expensive, assuming the fact that you already have a PlayStation which is 20 grand off your list. 3.5 grand for the starter kit, which has one controller and one camera, which is pretty cool. And obviously, if you'll need to buy a game. So now if you want to go and buy just one game, it'll cost you close to $2,500 and you can get started on your move.
Alright, $3,500 is what you'll have to pay for the starter kit to get a PS Move. One game CD comes free with it, so you can start playing with that, get a hang of the PS Move, and then move along to bigger games which are going to cost you about $2,500 a pop. And with that, we've come to an end to this edition of Technoholik. You can always keep the conversation going with us on Twitter. Our IDs are flashing on your screens right now. And you can also email us at technoholik@indiatimes.com. And don't forget, for all the news and updates, always stay logged on to technoholik.com. With that, we'll be back with more tech, same time, same place next week. Till then, from me and Sagar, it's bye guys.